Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Hakeem Jeffries may have just suffered a career-ending disaster on national TV. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Oh, Hakeem Jeffries, how off message do you have to be to go on MSNBC, to go on Morning Joe on MSNBC and get your clock cleaned by the liberal hosts because you're so off base? That is literally what happened to Hakeem Jeffries today. The Democrat leader went on MSNBC, the Democrat home base. It's like going to your family reunion and getting roasted. He went on MSNBC and talking about Congress should have been notified. Congress should have been notified about the Iranian strikes. And Joe Scarborough, of all people, actually laid it out for him. How can you keep something secret when you tell over 500 people about it before you do it? A lot of them, big-time leakers to the press, Republican and Democrat. You think the people against this strike wouldn't have leaked it? They would have leaked it like that. And to see Hakeem Jeffries look ridiculous on MSNBC, well, that's worth the price of admission. I want you guys to take a look at this video and let me know what you think in the comments.
Well, this has been the debate. We talked about it yesterday with another member of Congress. This has been debate going back 30, 40, 50 years. Obviously, Republicans were saying this after Barack Obama attacked Libya. Republicans were saying this with Bill Clinton in the 1990s on Kosovo. But if you're going to have a surprise attack with B-2 bombers that are going to be going over to Iran, striking their nuclear facilities, do you think it's a good idea to inform 535 members of Congress before that operation takes off?
Well, the key here is what was the imminent nature of the threat that justified immediate military action and surprise military action.
Right.
If there was no
so the United Nations, I'm curious if you're concerned, like the United Nations, a nuclear agency, the IAEA had said that Iran had already enriched uranium up to 60%. And as you know, the jump from 60 to 100% is negligible, and had enough enriched uranium for several weapons. Would you consider that to be a considerable enough threat to strike Iran under those circumstances?
Well, certainly it's a challenging situation, but one of the reasons why we need a briefing, Joe, is to have an understanding, was that enriched uranium even damaged, or was it removed by the Iranians prior to the strike? We don't know the answers to that question. It certainly is something that should be talked about, and the American people should be informed about the reality of whether it was a successful strike or not. In terms of the Iranian nuclear threat, I think we've all been clear that Iran can never be permitted to become nuclear capable. But the Constitution is not a mere inconvenience. It's the reality. And if members of the executive branch, if hawkish individuals across the country want to change things, it's Article 1, Section 8, Clause 11, they can put forward a constitutional amendment. But the framers of this country saw fit to vest this authority within the House and the Senate, not the executive branch.
Right. And at what point should that be triggered? Should it be triggered by every strike, like, for instance, Barack Obama in 2011 in Libya, or countless strikes by the Bush administration and the Obama administration after September the 11th? Is it every strike, or is it when you were going in, sending troops in? When do you think that action is triggered?
Seems to me, and it's a great question, Joe, that it has to relate to whether the step that was taken, one, is in response to an imminent threat to American interests, and two, whether it's an act of war. And part of the reason why, after the fact, it's important for members of Congress to be able to have a briefing with the administration that is comprehensive and that gives members the opportunity to ask questions so we can provide these answers to the American people who clearly do not want another failed costly, deadly war in the Middle East.